This is Hope for Today, an update on Hope Children's Home, brought to you by Dr. Mike Higgins.
Thank you for joining us today. After 29 years of working with youth, I still come to the place sometimes where I'm wondering what in the world a teenager's thinking when they make some of the decisions they make. And I know you've been there as well. I've got a powerful video I want to share with you right now. It's a testimony of a young lady that just graduated from our home in May. Her name is Jordan. Jordan had a period of time in her life where she ran away from home, went to hang out with her friends and have fun. And she's sharing with you what she was thinking while she was in that mode. And obviously, we know they're not thinking, but I want to share this video with you, and I pray it'll be a blessing for you.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I just want to come out here and share a little bit of my heart and share a little bit of something that I feel like would help you a little bit along your journey in life, and just share a little bit of my testimony. I grew up in a Christian home, the basic. I have great parents, amazing parents. They love me, they care for me, and it's a little different from a lot of the kids here, but I got a little off track, and I know in this day and age it's insane trying to be a teenager. It's especially one who lives and fights for the Lord. That's like almost unheard of. And I'd say right up to about 13 is where I really started to struggle with friends and peer pressure. When I started getting that friend group, I started to let their standards become the standard for my life. It wasn't until about 14 when I started really letting their opinions become the standard for my own life. And as a 9th grader, being popular is something that's really big. You just got into high school, and you're trying to show everybody, you have what it takes to be in high school. I started getting popular pretty fast, and my relationship with the Lord was pretty much non-existent then. It's one way or the other. You can't have both. It doesn't work that way. And, my relationship with Him was completely dead, and I was worried about solely what my friends thought. I didn't care about anything else. I didn't care about any consequence. And, I got involved in all that stuff, and I didn't think about anything around me. It didn't matter who I heard along the way, as long as I was doing what I wanted and I was having fun and living life. It was fun. It was, and I'm not going to lie, it was definitely fun, but it was fun for a while. And, it's going to end. It will. And, later on down the road, when you find yourself, after a long night, nobody's there to pick you up in the morning. The friends that you had, they're temporary. Those kind of friends, they aren't there for you when you're down. When, you need someone to pick you up, they're not there for you. Mom and dad, they're not in the picture because you showed them where you want to go. You showed them you don't want to be with them. You don't want to be under their house, under their rules. And now you have to prove to them that you're having the time of your life because you ran away from them. All those different things. There's so much hurt from the choices that I made and the mistakes that I made that I could explain all day long. But, I never thought about anything other than myself. I say all the time, the Lord gave me chance after chance, and if there was someone that the Lord should have given up on, it should have been me, and He didn't, and I definitely should have been that one, and He intervened in my life so many times, and I spit in His face every single time, and I knew what I was doing was wrong. I knew that it wasn't right, and I didn't care, and all that fun the devil promises in life, you'll definitely have it. But don't expect it to last very long, because it won't. And I still have those fights and daily struggles every single day that, those habits that I had, they're still there. It may be smaller, but they're still there. And the devil uses all that stuff to throw at you and get you down. And, you can't let it happen. You just have to fight against it every day. And the joy and the peace that replaces all the hurt and the guilt is beyond anything else I can even explain or imagine. It's just something that, I just can't even explain it. And you just have to look around you and realize the choices that you're making matter, and every action has a consequence. No matter what action, good or bad, it has a consequence, no matter what. And you may get to choose that action, but you don't get to pick the consequence. And I learned that a lot. I had a lot of fun, but I also had a lot of misery and a lot of pain and a lot of regret that came with it. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. And, I just want to say, don't be like me. Just think about what you're doing. Think about the consequences. Think about your life around you. God wants so much more for you in your life. He wants so much more for me. He realized my potential, and He's shown me that over the past couple years, that Hope has helped me to see. And He doesn't want you to waste it on the dumb decisions. And, you could do so much for Him. The Lord changed the desires of my heart, and He can do the same thing for you.
If you know of a teenager who's maybe got their walk away from the Lord, starting to make some very poor decisions, I think this video would be critical to get before them and let them hear firsthand from a teenager similar to their own age how important it is that they would make decisions that had long-lasting positive effects, decisions that would honor the Lord. I pray this video has been a blessing and it'll touch many hearts. May God bless you. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you for watching Hope for Today. If you would like to learn more about our ministry, please log on to hopechildren'shome.org. Join us next week as we bring you the latest on what's happening at Hope Children's Home.